I think you don't realize how powerful your attention is. Almost all the kinds of pain that you experience is because of your attention. Companies, just like I said in my last video, companies pay lots of money just for your attention to place ads everywhere on YouTube, TikTok, anywhere. Content creators get paid so much money just so they can capture your attention, because your attention determines whether a company stays alive or not. Your attention determines whether a movie makes it at box office or not. Why do you think people pay so much money just for PR teams? Because people's perception, because your reality can determine, because your attention determines reality. And for a lot of people, for a lot of companies, for yourself as well, once you realize that your attention has got the power to take you out of certain situations, you become freaking unstoppable. A lot of people don't like to talk about manifestations because they think manifestation is very woo. Manifestation is actually very logical. If you actually look at it aside from the spiritual part, you look at how manifestation talks about attention. What you focus on becomes your reality, because just like a filter on a search engine or a filter on these online stores, for example, okay, let's talk about Temu, Shein or eBay. Okay, when you're searching for something, there is a filter of what you want to see. Your attention is a filter. Everything that you put your attention to filters out your reality. So if your attention is, I would say, religion based, everything on earth will look like religion to you. If your attention is fixed on pain, for example, maybe if somebody in your childhood or in your formative years made you feel like pain is your baseline, made you get addicted to pain, made you feel like pain is what you deserve, everything you experience in life, even when something is going good for you, you filter it out to a certain degree of pain. You look for pain in everything. If your attention is on, oh my God, things always work out for me, even when you're in the most shitty ass situations, you find hope. You're experiencing so much pain caused by people because you think they are telling you what your reality is. Once you focus your attention on something, it becomes your reality. When you take away your attention from something, it ceases to be part of your reality. That's why you only feel certain emotions when you think about something, not because it's happening right now, but because you're putting your attention on something else. And when you feel that emotion, you're keeping that shit alive. That's why when you don't remember something for a long time and you think back on it, you're like, that shit used to hurt me. Because you've killed it. But if you keep on thinking about it, you're keeping it alive, hence you not moving on, hence you still feeling the emotion. Your attention and emotion go hand in hand. I feel like a lot of people don't really slow down and actually ask themselves why. Yeah, they might be saying, oh my God, why is this happening to me? But you really ask yourself why. Like, why am I still in this situation? Why do I keep attracting this same kind of person? What is your attention on? Your world is a For You page, actually. I said this in my first ever posted video on this channel. Your world is a For You page. What you interact with, what you focus your attention on is what shows up in your reality, because you're filtering out everything else. If we could perceive reality for what it really is, 100%, I feel like our brains would be fried. So, divine, God, Allah, whoever you believe in, made us have attention. That's why we're not like fucking animals. Because we have to perceive reality through a filter to actually stay sane. So, your filter is your attention, which determines your reality. Your filter determines the emotions you feel. It determines how magnetic you become. It determines almost everything. It determines everything in your life. Because what you're filtering into your life determines the kind of life that you experience. Stop entertaining thoughts that you don't want. Stop remembering shit that put you in pain. Stop creating scenarios that do not favor you. You're up there, you're up at 3 a.m. imagining somebody dying so you can feel bad. For what? You're like, you're walking down the street, or when you don't have shit to do, the only thing you can do is imagine someone is cheating on you so you can experience what the heartbreak is like in your little mind. You keep on filtering out reality according to your attention. I don't know how much more I feel like this is gonna be the shortest video I'm gonna make, because it's just so point blank, period. When you go outside, pay attention to the things that trigger you. That's where your attention is. A lot of you literally don't perceive, I think, about over 80% of what happens when you're outside, because of where your attention is. That's why other people, they go outside and they automatically feel like, oh, that person is looking at me weird. They must be racist. This person is doing this. They must be this. Your attention is on something else, something that is completely not in your favor. Why do you keep on tuning your channel to the wrong? Why do you keep on tuning your TV station to the wrong channel? Why are you listening to a radio station you do not like? And you're wondering why you're hearing music that you don't want when you keep on replaying it, keep on clicking it. It's being replayed because you are fixing your attention on it. You keep on hitting the rewind button because of your attention. You want to change your reality? Stop hitting rewind. Stop thinking about how you're in this situation. Stop thinking about how this situation came to life. Start thinking about how you're gonna enter a new situation. Start imagining what it's like to be in a different situation than this. Then the frequency changes. The reality has to follow suit. It's like the second video I posted in this on this channel. Imagine you've got a cup of water, or you've got a cup of a liquid, and you don't want to drink the liquid that's in this cup. Spill it, filter it out, kill the attention to this liquid, because the more you look at it, the more it stays there. Spill it and change it. You have changed your focus onto something else. And the thing about the universe is, once you switch your attention from what you're experiencing right now, this situation ceases to exist. And because it ceases to exist, it becomes a void. It becomes an empty space. And according to universal law, the universe has to fill it up with something. And it fills it up with what your new filter is. I feel like we've got so many fucking clues on earth about how to live life, how to play this game called life. When you have got filters on a website, they'll give you exactly what you want to see. Change the filters and what you see is completely different. Completely different, just by a small click of a filter. Gone. Same with an elevator. Oops, yeah, you clicked the wrong elevator button. Now you're on a floor that you don't want to be on. Instead of you just getting back into the elevator and clicking a different button, you go onto the floor and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to be on this floor. Oh my God, I don't want to be on this floor. Get back in the elevator and click a different button. As simple as that. The longer you focus on where you are, the longer it gets to get to where you want to be, because you cannot change floors while it's still being on the same floor. Your elevator out of your situation right now is your focus, your filter, the button. Click it and get off the floor that you do not want to be on. I have experienced so much adversity in life, but I've seen it as a blessing, because the more I experience adversity, the more I am able to play the game of life. The more I'm able to prove to myself that I do change my reality. I have experienced so many things that I don't want, and do you know what I do? I just say thank you for showing me this, because this is the exact shit that I don't like. And because I don't like this, I realize I'm on the wrong floor. So I focus my attention on something else. Okay, I'm broke, I don't have a job. I focus on that job that I want. What kind of job do I want? Let me filter out, let me be specific and hold fast the vision of what I want. Okay, I'm not making money. Now I know how much money I want to make, so I don't ever feel this situation. Okay, I want to make like at least $1,000 a month. What are some ways that people make $1,000 a month? I'm now filtering out my attention from me not making money to how people make this kind of money that I want. Almost everywhere you look, attention drives people's lives. What people's hobbies determine the kind of lives that they have. Your hobby is a thing that you love to place your attention on more than anything else. That's why people have got hobbies of collecting cars, hobbies of saving money, hence them having more money than other people. They have hobbies of sharing their lives. That's why most people become very successful bloggers. Your hobby is your future. Your hobby is your attention, your reality. You have no idea how many times your attention has put you in shit. How many times your attention has taken you out of shit. Just look through your life and you'll be able to understand that attention has literally pushed you through different time zones, through different floors in this building we call life. Oh, you liked a certain kind of friend, you place your attention on them, your reality changed. Then you're like, oops, this bitch is fucked up. I don't like your energy anymore. We gotta break up. We gotta break up this relationship. We gotta break up this friendship. Suddenly, the places you used to go to, you no longer go there. The interests that you used to have, they're faded because you've changed floors. You're no longer placing your attention on a certain kind of person who's producing a certain kind of reality in your life. You're no longer paying attention to an abusive boyfriend, and suddenly you're happier. Suddenly your life feels more fulfilling. There's more light in your life because of your attention. I feel like I'm going crazy sometimes because I feel like I don't even explain as deeply as I would want to explain. That's something I'm working on. I hope you guys resonate with what I'm saying, and I hope I'm not losing you. But you have the capability to get anywhere in life, to do anything you want, if you can place your attention on something and hold fast to it. Why do you think we've got vision boards? Vision boards are not some shit, are not something that you put it, just because you put your pictures together doesn't mean they're gonna come true. Put the pictures together, put them somewhere you're gonna see often. Why? Because what you place your attention on is bound to appear in your reality. Keep thinking about bad shit and you are bound by law to experience bad shit. Keep thinking about how life can surprise you in different ways, and you are bound to experience that reality. So you make a vision board, look at it every day, even if you do not believe it. But as long as your attention is on your vision board and always wondering, how is this shit gonna enter my life? It's just gonna find itself to your life because you have filtered out this website we call life to this vision board. And somehow, someway, it will find itself to you. That's all I had to say. I hope you guys like this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope this helps somebody out there. But your attention is so powerful. Be very, very careful what you give it to, because it brings things to life and it kills things. Pay attention to only the things that you want to happen to your life, and that's what will show up. But you keep entertaining things that you don't want, and surprise, baby girl, baby boy, baby whatever, and that's what's gonna show up. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Oh, that's a new one. Never really asked for that. Bye. Peace.